Well, howdy, folks. It's been 2 weeks since the last update. It's now time for another one. Mostly, we got some. Well, I don't know if it's mostly, but we got some upgrades here. So, we'll go ahead and roll the intro. We'll take a look and see what's in the collection now. Alrighty. Well, as you may or may not know, that the Best Buy upgrade and save has been going on. It just ended today, as a matter of fact. So good luck trying to do it again. But during that time, I was able to pick up quite a few Blu-rays. I traded in some older titles that I wasn't watching anymore, or just pure upgrades that I bought at other places. But one of them I got 2 weeks ago, or yeah, last week. Top Gun. I'm upgrading from the 2-disc DVD edition. And in case you're wondering, both those versions are on. It's the same thing, just on Blu-ray, and it's on 1 disc instead of 2. So it has both features. It's just different cover art. Yeah, Top Gun. Next up, I was actually surprised on how much I liked this movie. This movie, I think, is a really good movie. It surprised me, and it didn't surprise me that the director who directed it, but I was surprised on how well of a job he had done and how he had matured since being in Michael Bay movies and doing his own thing with what's his name? Matt Damon. Yeah. It's Ben Affleck with Argo. Yeah, this really is well deserving of the Academy Award Best Picture, I think. It was a very well done movie, surprisingly well directed by Ben Affleck, and well performed. It's even though there's a few guides I watch on here called the Cinephiles. They kind of put this movie down because it was kind of Hollywood's way of patting themselves on the back, saying that we save lives with our movies. But in this case, it was a movie that actually did save people's lives. Yeah, it's a well-made movie, I think. Really well done. Next up, it's actually 2 movies in one, because one is a remake, one is the original. And I think this version is now out of print. I think you can still find it in stores, Best Buy, and just be looking around for it, because it's been replaced by another Steelbook edition, and it's Scarface. This is the first Steelbook edition of it when it first came out to Blu-ray. It, of course, has the digital copy as well. Has these like little art cards with let me get it right here in the shot. Has these art cards, has some sayings from the movie. And here's the famous Al Pacino movie on Blu-ray. And right behind it is the original motion picture on DVD, which is surprisingly why they didn't upgrade that to Blu-ray. Maybe it was just in poor condition and they couldn't restore it. I don't know. But yeah, you have the original movie on DVD with the Al Pacino remake on Blu-ray. So yeah, quite a nice little thing there. Oh, say hello to my little friend. Now the next three are pure Disney titles. Two are complete upgrades. One is a movie I never had in the collection before, but I had seen, which that is the first one. It's Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2, given the same treatment as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But yeah, you have Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2, all in one collection. It's one Blu-ray, 2 DVD, and I actually kind of like Pocahontas, even though that's where they thought Disney was starting to go downhill a little bit. Next up, I have Robin Hood, the 40th anniversary collection, or 40th anniversary edition. Has the Blu-ray DVD and digital copy. I was not able to redeem the digital copy because it just didn't work. Yeah, this is I grew up with this movie. It's fun. The problem is I have with Disney of the late 60s and throughout the 70s is that if you watch Robin Hood, watch The Jungle Book, watch the Aristocats, and several other titles, they use the same animation. And I'm not just saying like the same animation style, they're actually using the same animation put on different characters. Like there's a huge musical sequence that's in here as it was recycled from The Jungle Book and later put into the Aristocats. I wish I could show you what it is, but it's the characters doing the same dance moves and so forth. It's just silly why Disney just kept recycling stuff. Now, this next one I've got a gripe against because they didn't do anything new. They didn't... And it's just a sad state of affairs because this is what kind of really revived Disney animation in the 80s. Just the condition of the Blu-ray, and it's rare that I complain about Disney on Blu-ray. I've always thought that they put out the best Blu-rays, but they just went downhill. Especially with this one, because I traded the DVD, which was the 20th anniversary edition. Here's the 25th anniversary edition of Oliver and Company. The only thing that they really did was they changed the cover art on the back. The transfer is subpar. And there's no new bonus content. I would love to see a behind the scenes making of this movie because there's not much to talk about. This movie actually helped revive animation in the 80s for Disney. It was the movie that kind of brought them back. And the movie is it deserves better treatment. I'm sorry, but if you have the 20th anniversary edition Blu-ray or DVD, you can upgrade to this if you want to. But if you have the 20th anniversary edition on Blu-ray, do not bother picking this up because you already have it. It's the same thing. Just put in a slipcover and changed the artwork on the back. That's it. Features are the exact same. Now the last ones here I bought from the a bin called The Movies You Buy, and I bought 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. I bought I Am Number 4. I, of course, printed out the covers, but they're legitimate discs. I think these come from Red Boxes and Blockbusters and who knows what else in Netflix trying to sell them. But yeah, I Am Number 4. Not a great movie, but $5. DVD, I bought The Longest Yard, the original, with Burt Reynolds, and this is actually the lockdown edition that came out just prior to the Adam Sandler edition. Terminator Salvation, again, $5, and it's the theatrical version. I even put the DVD version I had in with it. And last but not least, David Fincher's Zodiac, which I surprisingly liked. You know, it actually happened. You know, and how they never actually caught the guy until way years and years and years after the fact that it happened. Well, that does it for the Blu-rays and DVDs of the week. Or we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned for the movie of the week. That movie is in this collection, so I am going to talk about it. So from me to you, see you later.